Broadway is celebrating a record-smashing season, grossing $1.7 billion. Now, all that's left to do now is crown the best of the Great White Way at the annual Tony Awards, which takes place later tonight. Wise News' Steve Rami takes a look at some of the top contenders, starting with the show that put the most people in the seats, musicals. Just go on that by one.
They're back for revenge. Tina Fey's Mean Girls, based on the hit movie, and
I am not a simple soul.
kids' fave TV cartoon show SpongeBob SquarePants. With 12 nominations each, 2 adaptations lead the pack of Tony's musical nominees.
Not long ago, a group of musicians came to Israel from Egypt. You probably didn't hear about it. It wasn't very important.
But The Band's Visit, another film adaptation by composer David Yazbek, is a critic's favorite, according to Drew Shade, the creator of Broadway Black, a blog that covers blacks working in theater.
Ooh.
Frozen.
Yeah. So I like all of these musicals. I really like all of these musicals. The Band's Visit has some wonderful music. It's a great story. It's a little less known for most people, so I'm thinking that Mean Girls might win this one, but Band's Visit is like a heart's favorite, so I'm hoping that Band's Visit pulls through.
If I loved you. Hey, can I get your help a little bit?
Critics love Carousel actor Joshua Henry. He stars in the dark drama Carousel, a revival that tackles the thorny topic of sexual politics. He and fellow Carousel actor Jesse Mueller are both nominated in the category Leading Actor in a Musical. It's Henry's second Tony nomination.
Of course, I'm partial to Joshua Henry. I've watched him over the years just grow into roles and just do some amazing work, from Porgy and Bess to Shuffle Along, and now him doing Carousel, which is an amazing role that he's doing, and to have a black man do this role and really succeed at it, I really want him to win. But we're gonna see what happens. It might go to SpongeBob. The leading actor in SpongeBob is really great, and the musical's fun, and it's vibrant. But you also never know. Tony Shalhoub might pull through as well, just because he has a little bit more of a name recognition. So just all depends on who the Tony voters were really interested in this year, but I'm rooting for Joshua Henry.
In the Best Actress in a Musical category, Jessie Mueller from Carousel leads the nominees.
Okay, this is a really interesting category because there's so many dynamic artists. Jessie Mueller's amazing voice, LaShawne's, who's legendary in the industry, and Haley Kilgore, who's making her breakout starring role in Once on This Island, the same role that LaShawne's created and was nominated for a Tony years ago. So to see this revival just come to life, I know that Haley's going to take this home. She's so diligent and so just amazing at her craft, and she takes the time, and her voice is phenomenal, and so I know that she has what everyone's looking for, the next best thing, and so she's going to definitely take this home. Okay.
In the Leading Actor in a Play category, Hollywood heavyweight Denzel Washington is hoping to pick up his second Tony Award.
I've sat through all 4 hours of Iceman Cometh and both parts of Angels in America, and both of those men held me tight for all of those hours. And so Andrew Garfield has a special place in my heart, as well as Denzel Washington. His monologue towards the end of Iceman Cometh is just one of my favorite pieces this season. So I'm thinking that because Denzel did not win, or was not even nominated for his role in Raisin in the Sun a couple of years ago, that he might take this particular one home. However, Andrew Garfield is coming right in there, neck and neck with Denzel Washington, and that's going to be tough competition, but it's probably going to go to Denzel.
After losing twice to Judith Light, up-and-comer Condola Rashad as heroine Joan of Arc hopes this might be her year.
This is Condola's 4th Tony nomination. She has done amazing work throughout all of her career, and this is just a time for her, I believe, that this is just a time for Condola to really walk into the rest of her career. She has done some solid work. She's done some really great work with St. Joan. She's really into classic pieces. Romeo and Juliet. She also did Stick Fly a couple of years ago. That was her Broadway debut, and all of her work has just been so solid.
And for the best play of the year, Shade loves nominee Latin History for Morons, starring John Leguizamo, but he thinks judges might be under a different spell.
For best play, I believe that Harry Potter's going to win this year. Came from London. It's been very successful. It won all the Olivier's, which is like the equivalent to the Tony Awards in London. And so, yeah, it's a really great show, and some really great actors in there. And just overall, the ensemble is amazing, along with the set pieces, along with just everything that goes into making a best play. Harry Potter has. Noma from Harry Potter, she's nominated for Best Featured Actress. And she won the Olivier over in London. And so I believe that she's going to really come out and win this one this year as well.
Noma Dumezvini is nominated for Best Actress in a Featured Role in a Play for her performance in Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, Parts 1 and 2. When she was asked what it feels like to play on Broadway, the actress says, as an immigrant child, she never imagined making it this far.
I'm now sitting in front of you, and you asked me that question, and I want to burst out into tears because I am. Sorry, guys. I am Broadway.
We asked Shade which nominees are his Broadway Black followers most excited about.
They're rooting for everybody black. Literally everybody black. So I'm trying to let them know, okay, in the reality situation, everybody black is not going to win, but we are definitely rooting for everybody black. George C. Wolfe. George C. Wolfe directed Iceman Cometh. He also was the playwright for the Colored Museum. He directed Shuffle Along. He's done so many great works, and so we don't get a lot of black men directors, or black people in general for directors for plays, to be nominated for Tonys. So I'm hoping that maybe he'll pull this one out this time.
Shade's blog, Broadway Black, also has a charitable focus that helps actors suffering from mental illness and encourages black youth to set their sights on Broadway. He credits older black stage actors with inspiring him to pursue acting.
Norm Lewis just did some amazing work in the early years. He was in Sideshow. He was also in a concert version of Dreamgirls that really just touched my heart. And so I really just looked up to him, and to now to be able to call him a friend, or to be able to pick up the phone and say, hey Norm, I need you for something. It's like a full circle moment for me. And I every time I think about it, my jaw just drops to the ground because it's a dream come true.
And come Sunday, there will be plenty of nominees on the biggest night in American theater, hoping their dreams come true too. I'm Steve Ramey for Arise America.